the game is also not known to them that who has played it. It's only the moves. And by the way, the position, oh, there's the Evans Gambit. This one position has been chosen by the commentators of the chess.com broadcast. D4 played, and you can see we are right now on move number 8. Queen D6, Queen B3, castles, rook comes to D1, and now bishop B6. And we are on that position where the players have to think and begin their game. Not at all easy to play from this position, but you can see how Vishy is laser focused, and Magnus now also gets into the groove. This game is between Chigorin with the white pieces and Steinitz. It was played in the late 1800s, and let's just have a look at what was played there. D takes E5 is what Chigorin played, and then Queen G6, Queen A3. By the way, the players have no idea whose game it is, what was played. Bishop F4, Bishop C5, and here in this position, which was roundabout even, White made a terrible blunder. Chigorin just blundered a piece here, Queen G3, and then later on went on to resign the game. So that is how that game went. And for now, let's get back to the position. Let's try to understand it closely. The arbiter comes in, starts the clock. You see the players had 2 minutes to think, and now 15 minutes plus 10 seconds increment, and they have to navigate this complex position. So D takes E5 was definitely one move that is possible. You have to keep in mind that there are tactics related to knight jumping here and attacking the queen and the bishop. So that can get very nasty. Black also is in some ways threatening here the D4 pawn at some point. So that also White has to be very careful about. So there are many things for White to worry about here. But the position is equal. You know, the two grandmasters who have found these positions, who have found some interesting world championship positions, are Laurent Fressinet and Hichem Hamdouchi, and they went through all the world championship games and found positions after, let's say, move 10 or between move 10 and 15, which are equal and have rich possibilities. So this is the Casablanca variant of chess, and it kind of connects the two eras of chess. You can see that two legends of the current era right now in front of your screen, Magnus Carlsen and Vishy Anand, are thinking on a position that was played between Steinitz and Chigorin years and years ago, almost 150 years ago. That's the beauty of chess that the Casablanca variant wants to bring forth. Let's see what Magnus's move is going to be. Magnus plays his knight to A3, and now he's telling Vishy that even if you manage to play knight A5, which Vishy does, and you take my bishop, I will be taking it back with the knight. So you cannot do it because it attacks the queen and the pawn. So Vishy has to look for something else here. He brings his other knight to C6. And now there is a lot of pressure in the center. D5 is possible to push the knight away. Magnus is thinking. He's taking his time. Vishy takes a sip of water. It's already a very complex position that they have been given. Pawn takes pawn. The queen is attacked here. Now Queen G6 is important to be played. It's a good move. What is Vishy planning to do? He plays Queen C5. A very logical move, attacking the F2 pawn, but it's a mistake. Can Magnus find the flaw in it? It's a tough one because you have to sacrifice the F2 pawn. Magnus finds it. What a move. Rook D5. He gives up the F2 pawn with a check. The king has to move to the side. Now this queen is going to be trapped here because it cannot go back. Vishy goes to B2. The point is, I'm now going to play Rook B1. and he does it. If queen here, there is rook f1, queen comes back, there is rook b5, so trouble for the white queen. He takes on a3. Vishy takes a practical decision of taking two pieces for the queen. He also has a nice pawn structure, but the problem is now knight e3, he's attacking the rook. The position looks okay, but here Magnus has a brilliant move. Rook takes b6, and after knight takes d5, if you take back, you may want to take here, but now he just simply takes on c6, and if you see in the ensuing position, if the rook is taken, the knight will be taken, and Vishy will be left a piece down. And that's the reason why Vishy Anand resigns